Hello everyone. Well, earlier today saw the last wide presentation for Cyberpunk 2077, then the highly anticipated game, which would have launched today, but now they're putting finishing touches on it, will be launching on December the 10th. So basically, a only week longer than I'm going to be quarantining. So let's. I'm just going to be going over the points and the major points in this video that were brought up in here. I'm not going to go into the new trailers, but so let's get this started though. So, the video is basically bookended with the role Johnny Silverhand plays in the game story, and in order to help avoid spoilers, I'm going to give you all, basically a short version what you need to know how you're going to play this. Is where this prototype chip from the Osaka Corporation and that I've been hinting at would be central to the game story no matter which life path you choose. Well, as it turns out, the chip actually contains the essence of Johnny Silverhand, ably played by Keanu Reeves, and his story ends up becoming intertwined with the protagonist V's. And I usually don't go into a game like this with every single detail already planned out in advance, but I usually have enough in mind to get started and just see where things go. I almost never go into a game right with every single action I'm gonna take in mind. So I definitely kind of like that. And also with motion capture sessions with Keanu Reeves himself and just the whole the just ignore that. That's just cycling going by. The jolly motion capture technology. It's just amazing how much detail there is almost every aspect. Like how just something so like the pitch of one's voice is accounted for, different languages were recorded. Not just in English as well as the native Polish of developers CD Projekt Red, but any potential ones going to be in was accounted for, and every bit of footage we've seen so far since the reveal a couple years back has not been pre-rendered, has not just been live actors, it has been in-game tech, whether it's the engine or the footage itself. It definitely gives every indication it's going to be a game that's going to push this console generation to its limits and be a fantastic showcase for the new one as well. Yeah. And also the musical score, which also has another aspect of the sound design, which has been going on different detail in other videos. Where tracks by I Refused, who will be providing music on the in-universe Samurai Band, and also in regards to tracks by Grimes when the Jewels. I definitely saw some of those other videos when they dropped, like the 4 a.m. track when during the Game Awards last year, as well as the No Save Point, which just became as part of the Adult Swim Festival, another crossovers. So definitely liking that aspect. Especially there is also a nice little anti-frustration feature, especially given how YouTube just changed their handshake policies again, given how it's been years since the Copa mishap happened, and that there's actually going to be a mode if you want to stream this online that will automatically swap out some of the tracks, with so the ones not options they trigger the automated bots from record companies. I actually really like that, especially since it's actually crazy how many tracks that WMG or UMG try to claim, even though they're sometimes ones that are actually royalty free or in the public domain. Like how, with Film Brains videos, maybe if you've ever seen any of those, despite the fact that they had the Jet Black Stairs song is royalty free, he still had to have a Mario Paint cover for the YouTube versions. versions because of this situation. Yeah. As for the reports about the reduction that I've heard, as I stated in the previous video on this game, on one hand, it's definitely not an issue I can simply dismiss, as given what I've heard about other companies in these situations, and my own conflicting feelings about it. On the other, I am glad that they're at least doing this to express intent of making sure the final product is good and functional when it launches, and they're paying the people for the work they're doing. I mean, I know a few other developers as I could probably take some. I learned something from this. But anyway, hey, it's definitely going to be very interesting in the next 3 weeks, in which I'm next most likely after I see the final preview thoughts from. So I'll have a solid idea how I'm going to approach this. I mean, well, I definitely know. I think I'm officially going to be picking this one up, given how crazy this year has been, and what better way to cap it off than just to say we've got a city to burn, and so I guess as I'll definitely get back to all the next time I talk about this game will be in December, or I'm going to be hopefully playing on Sony, so later.